Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to OTalk General Economics News. In this news, we have a spotlight information. Benin eyes 123 million IPs. Taco export over 200 multi-pills to port to Japan, Korea, other countries. Osmo half of own Japanese firm plan to expand investment in Vietnam. Switching to ANH can help reduce overloads on foods, VN Director CEO. Vietnam ranks second in cryptocurrency use, driven by remittance payment statutory. The RP covers a total area of some 250 hectares in Ninh Xá, Trạm Lộ, and Nghĩa Đạo communes of Thuận Thành districts. The IP covers a total area of some 250 hectares in Ninh Xá, Trạm Lộ, and Nghĩa Đạo communes of Thuận Thành district. Hanoi Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc had approved investment intention in a project on infrastructure development at Thuận Thành 1 Industry Park in northern Bắc Ninh province. The project covers a total area of some 250 hectares in Ninh Xá, Trạm Lộ, and Nghĩa Đạo communes of Thuận Thành district, with total investment 2.84 trillion Vietnam dong, over 123 million US dollar, of which 859.73 billion Vietnam dong comes from the investor Vigracera Corporation. The construction is scheduled to last for 36 months from the land handover, and the project is set to operate for the 15 years from February 17, 2021. The PM required the Provincial People Committee to ensure the accuracy of information and data reported and carry out land reclamation, site clearance, compensation, and land lease in line with approved documents. The construction must comply with the detailed planning scheme that has been approved, he said, stressing that the committee needs to ensure management for industrial park in Bắc Ninh and relevant agency to supervise and access to implementation of the project. The PM also highlighted the building of homes and socio, cultural, and sport facility of laborers in the industrial park, as well as employment and vocational training support to local residents who have relocated to make way for the project. In 2021, TACO plans to export 1,418 automobiles to Thailand and Myanmar, expand exports to other markets, and gradually achieve its goal of becoming a production and exports pay for key motor car and spare parts in the Asia region. This is TACO's first export in semi-trailer to Japan, one of the most challenging markets in the world with stringent quality requirements. Its export through the Nippon Truck, a leading manufacturer, and export of the semi-trailer in Japan. Nippon Truck carried out extensive research on technical discussion about semi-trailer product development in Japan before appreciating TACO's capacity and collaborating with it to manufacture and export semi-trailer to market. This time, TACO also export parts to Thailand via Volvo Group's Volvo Parts Corporation, one of the world's biggest manufacturers of the large batch. TACO parts were selected by Volvo Parts for shipping and distributing in Thailand since they meet all requirements in terms of technology, quality, safety, and competitive price, and Thailand standards and certification requirements with respect to design, size, ECE certificates, and orders. The company used over 60% locally made parts. With the import tax on CPU core within the Asia Bloc scrapped since the beginning of 2018, many car assemblers in Vietnam have switched to importing and distributing core wherever. TACO has been expanding product and increasing the use of local parts to service its strategy of exporting of the Southeast Asia. Ho Chi Minh City, almost 47% of Japanese enterprises plan to expand their business in Vietnam in the next 1-2 years. A survey by the Expand International Trade Organization on business conditions of Japanese companies in Asia and Oceania have found. Announcing the survey results in Ho Chi Minh City on Monday, Reha Sinzi, chief representative of Zetro in Ho Chi Minh City, said the ratio is lower than the previous year, but still only ranks for the region behind Pakistan, India, and Myanmar. They want to expand in Vietnam since their revenues are growing from post-local sales and export, and their market's high economic growth and future potential. Besides expanding local sales, they also are increasing export to Japan, Asia, the US, and China. Some 49.6% of the business were profitable in 2020, a 16.2 percentage point fall, while 30.1% in Q up 9.9 percentage point. Like wherever in the region, Japanese businesses in Vietnam were also affected by the COVID pandemic, and their profits fell, but their decline were low compared to places like Indonesia, the Philippines, and Thailand. Japanese firms appreciate the growth potential of Vietnamese markets, its stable social and political situation, and low labor costs, the survey said. The survey also showed that Japanese companies had increased purchase of raw materials in Vietnam to 46.1%, the same of Malaysia but low compared to China, Thailand, and Indonesia, he said. Besides, many Japanese firms want to enhance cooperation with Vietnamese startups. A statue of the peer outside the Ho Chi Minh City Stock Exchange, switching leads to A&H can help mitigate the overload of the transaction system as wholes while waiting for the completion of the new technology system for the whole market. Hanoi market regulators should consider policy to encourage companies listed on the Ho Chi Minh Stock Exchange host the temporary switch to the Hanoi Stock Exchanges. A&H, said CEO of VN Direct Security CEO Đỗ Ngọc Quỳnh. He said such a move aimed to help mitigate the overload the transaction system as whole, while awaiting the completion to a new technology system for the whole market, he said. Since the end of 2020, Vietnam's stock market has witnessed a pumping trading reverse with multi-section liquidity of more than 15 trillion Vietnam dong, $653.2 million US. The way of new investors entering the stock market will have set new liquidity records with a positive signal of the market, he said. And interest rates are still at low levels, and people understanding of the financial market is improving. It can be considered a very favorable previous for attracting investors and developing Vietnam's stock market. However, skyrocketing liquidity has far exceeded market forecasts, leading to record congestion in many sections, causing a lot of trouble for investors and affects the quality of the market. The SSC has also instructed the host to request security companies to review limit errors raising from the company's project limiting automatic transactions to avoid negative impact on the system, to check internal control risks, limit errors that may occur in the trading system, and arrange staff on ship duty as peak transaction timing. In the short term, as the KRS system is not immediately available while trading demand are huge, a temporary solution is to transfer some companies from host to A&S, Quỳnh said. Vietnam's second in terms of cryptocurrency use, driven by remittance payment onto cryptocurrency, has not been recognized as the legal means of payment. Hanoi, Vietnam ranks second in terms of cryptocurrency use, driven by remittance payments, according to a recent survey by a global provider of market and consumer data statistics. Statistics surveys findings show that 21% of respondents in Vietnam said they used an ordinary cryptocurrency in 2020, the second highest rate among 74 surveyed countries. Vietnam comes after Nigeria, where almost the third said this applied to them. For Vietnam and the Philippines, where 20% of respondents said they use it or honor cryptocurrency, remittance payment played a role in the widespread use of cryptocurrency, statistics said. Other countries where cryptocurrency were also common include Turkey 16%, Peru 16%, and Switzerland 11%. Japan were the country in the survey where half of people said they use it or earn a cryptocurrency. Only 4% said they had experience with crypto products, the lowest in the survey together with Denmark. Ladies and gentlemen, OTalk General Economics News today is finished. Thanks for watching. See you next time.